Mom, what you looking at me for?
You said no.
Are you
Start over?
ready?
Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's Amber with Control Your Money, and I'm here with,
Pam.
and we are here for another Mommy and Me chat.
Yes.
So we are still in No Spend November. Today is day 9. We're here. We're
We're
here.
here.
We're here. Meal prep, meal prep, meal prep,
Yes.
meal prep,
Yes.
meal
Yes.
prep. Okay? All right, anyway,
Anyway.
today's topic is one that she and I speak about often. And we are part of a very large family and have many, many friends, very blessed for the relationships that we have. But one of the things that comes up often because of that is the need to be prepared. So she wants to share a little bit of her journey in terms of why it's important to be prepared. But the key is getting your finances in order. So when we say prepared, we mean financially prepared. And this is why I am so passionate about financial stability, because life happens from the time you open your eyes to the time you go to bed at night, and it actually happens even in between. So, Ma, if you want to tell a little bit about your story.
Hello, everybody. So, in 2022, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Um, to start off with that, immediately, it was a good place for me to be. At that time, I was in a good frame of mind. I was good spiritually. I was good financially. And I'm blessed to have those two areas of my life covered at that time, because financially, as soon as you're diagnosed with breast cancer, there are finances involved. It's not a cheap disease by any means. You're seeing specialists, so every time I saw a specialist, that's $30 right there out the pocket. There are costs with parking, back and forth treatments every day, parking fees every day, food. There's sometimes that you can't eat certain foods because of chemo, and everything is taking your taste buds. It's a processed chemo kills everything, good and bad, in your body. So your taste buds are gone. There might be just one or two foods that you like that are not at home, so you may have to buy those. There are medications you may need. There are before surgery things you may need to get, and after surgery. And you have to remember also your body has just gone through a tremendous change. So there are products and nutrients that you have to put back into your body, and that's very important. So also care. I was blessed to have my daughter there with me every step of the way, and I mean every step of the way. And but some people don't have that support, so they may need to even hire somebody to be with them. So you never ever really know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And like I said, thank God I was in a place that, because I still had to pay my mortgage at my house. I wasn't even living in the house at that time. My daughter was caring for me in her home. So I was still able to pay all my bills. That was something that sort of was at the forefront of my mind, to try to pay everything up, because I knew, I was going to be, maybe some days I didn't feel well enough to take care of those things. So immediately all of the things I needed to take care of, I did. And it was not a challenge to me. I felt at peace, because if I didn't have the monies, that would have really felt kind of out of place, out of sorts for me, added more anxiety and more pressures. So you really have to be prepared, because you don't know. I didn't expect to be diagnosed with cancer, and I'm thankful to my daughter because she pressured me to have that mammogram. So all I want to say is that for everyone, women and men, make sure to get checked, and make sure to have something on the side that you're able to financially that be sustainable in those instances when situations occur. It doesn't have to be a medical situation. It can be a variety of situations that you find yourself needing money. So make sure to put some money aside for those type rainy day issues that will come up. I won't say they won't come up, they will come up. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
So that's her story. She picked this topic for today's session. Why was this important for you to talk about at this time?
It's been on my mind as far as topics go, because it's something that everyone could be affected by. Like I said, not only breast cancer, but any situation, anything can pop up all of a sudden. You may need to take a trip. You may need to, some emergency comes along, and you want to really just be prepared for it and not find yourself in a crunch where you can't attend something that you really want to go to because you don't have the necessary funds. So, and breast cancer is very prevalent. Sometimes they don't even tell you that you are cured. It can reoccur. So you never know the situation you may find yourself in. So it's best to always be prepared.
And to be clear, she is 3 years in remission. Praise the Lord.
God. Praise the Lord.
Keeps up with all her regular checkups and everything.
Yes.
But that's another thing that's really important to think about.
Yes.
The care is ongoing.
It's ongoing.
You get through it prayerfully, but once you do get through it, it's still a lifelong journey.
Right.
So finances is the last thing you want to be concerned about when you're going through a situation like that, or any situation. And it's just really interesting how, I think it was Friday that you said, this is what I want to talk about. And unfortunately, between then and now, someone experienced a situation that they never could have imagined. So financial stability is not just about you having money in the bank. It's being prepared for life's journey.
Yes.
Life will come with many, many different experiences, good, bad, indifferent, but not having to worry about finances, which is something that most people actually have to worry about. In these situations, that's the last thing you want on your mind.
Exactly. I just want to give a shout out to my daughter, my family, my wonderful friends, those of you that encouraged me and prayed for me during that time, and the wonderful team at University of Miami Sylvester Cancer Center, TOPS, and AvMed Insurance.
Yes.
That covered everything.
All right. Very important discussion, and we'll be back with another on the next Mommy and Me Money Chat. All right, until next time.
Control your money.